insightful, and she gave me the most simple piece of advice. She said, just smile. And I almost smacked myself in the face like dirt, you know. It's very important because, you know, we get caught up in thinking so much when we're in these intense situations. We're in a hard interview, we're trying to explain something to somebody that they need to know, or we're looking dead to the eyes of someone who looks way too good. It's tough to remember what your face looks like. So it's important to remember to make yourself smile again. Mind-body connection. You smile, you become happy. You're happy, you smile. It's all good. So
smiles are contagious.
That's very true. It's very good for flirting. It also builds good rapport for business. Oh, I love this part. So when I was doing all my research from my babyhood to now, as well as I was doing research in different positions in AIESEC and different things outside of AIESEC, there's some things. Great. Now everyone's mind's in the gut. There's some things that aren't exactly intuitive to beginners. There's some good power plays that are great tricks to know on your journey. So first one we got up. Wingman. Now why would a person have a wingman alone?
Wingman can go with you on networking events or when you're at a party.
Wingman, can you get my comfortable real fast? Keep talking.
Talking to give you support, talk you up, you know, help you with ideas in case you forget things. You know, it's good. It's a good backup plan.
This one too.
It's a good backup plan to make sure that everything gets included. You get out everything that you want to.
So much easier.
Another good reason a wingman is important that you might have already mentioned, but I was having a tough time, is two heads are better than one. Two heads are better than one. When you're having a conversation, when you're trying to explain something to somebody, sometimes you're so caught up in your own monologue that it's tough to keep up with the dialogue. And it's important to have somebody there who's supporting you. I found this as recently as, I don't know, today it's happened. So
having someone there who knows you helps put you at ease, makes you a little more relaxed, a little bit more confident.
Yes, that too. That's very important. Anyway, it's very important. I was going to continue about the. I was going to continue about the two heads being better than one because, for instance, for me, sometimes I'm at a loss of words, and it's really great to have a good person next to you, a wingman, wingwoman if you choose, to be there and to say some things that you meant to say, but you couldn't quite find the words. And again, one really important aspect of it is that it puts you at ease. It gives you that confidence. Incredibly important. Goodness. There's a spotlight in here. Oh, God. All right, active listening.
For those of you who were at the session yesterday, we had a whole session, if you will, about active listening yesterday. And a lot of those things that we covered in that session are key here, being, you know, actually listening, paying attention, not thinking about other things, like listening for understanding, and
I mean, for instance, you're sitting there, and they've got this really funny unibrow. And you're like, I can't stop thinking about that unibrow. What you need to do is a little bit of mental police. You need to make yourself think, all right, I need to stop thinking about unibrow because this person is going to give me a job that's going to start my career. You got to take out that mental distraction, and you have to really regulate that yourself. So taking out distractions is a very important part of active listening. And one very important, again, is this whole connection between what you want to do and what you're actually doing. The mind-body connection's all along the same vibe. Is sincerely care. You gotta sincerely care. And if at first they say something that kind of bores you or isn't quite up your alley, you start using your own creativity. You start connecting it with yourself in different ways that they didn't exactly say. And that's how you can make yourself sincerely care about what they're saying and be a good active listener. But all the other things about active listening, you learned yesterday.
Yeah, tigers. Following reputations. Following reputations is using, you know, when you first go into an interview or first walk up to someone, they don't know anything about you. So they can see you, but how they learn about you, you can say, like, you know, I'm really cool, I'm sweet, I'm hot, you know, but they don't know that thing. So it's just, or I'm intelligent, but they don't know those things unless you borrow a reputation. Like saying, for example, My name is Alana. I go to the University of Missouri. I'm borrowing the University of Missouri's reputation to make myself, because you have an assumption with the university. And to say that I'm an AIESECer, we all know that makes us look good.
You know it does. What does being an AIESECer mean to somebody who might not know as much? Raise your hands, raise your hands.
Must answer
Raise your hands. You can raise your hand and then say sexy. I would like that. Sexy? Oh my God. What a genius. Next up, if you start explaining AIESEC, what kind of image do people get in their heads about this organization?
They would probably assume that you're very comfortable stepping out of your comfort zone and that you have these opportunities to the world that you've taken advantage of.
They'd probably assume that you're full of drive and motivation, because if it's an entirely student-run, if it's the largest student-run body in the world, they're probably like, interesting, you care about other things in the world, and you make them happen, so.
Exactly, so, yeah. Oh, I thought you were raising me. So if you start saying, AIESEC is the world's largest student-run organization, recognized by the UN, borrowing reputation. What we do is, elevator speech went straight out my head. What's the elevator speech?
We develop leaders in our local communities.
What's the mission of AIESEC? What's the core?
Developing leaders and sending people in exchange.
Okay.
In over 150 countries.
Exactly. So you start to hear all these very righteous and great mission statements and reasons for AIESEC, and then all of a sudden you associate that person with it. So this is what borrowing reputation is, and we really just wanted to put our logos on there because AIESEC kicks ass. I know GT kicks some ass.
GT is okay. No matter what you say, I know we're okay.
M-I-Z!
Z-O-U!
That was kind of underwhelming, but...
Goodness, it is getting warm in here. Woo! We're going to talk about the differences between flirting and business. You want to say something?
Business is not flirting. Although charm goes a long way in sales and networking, it is not proper to hit on all your clients. If you're hitting on all your clients,
I'm not going to, come on now. Alright, so, business is not flirting. Also, flirting's not business. Jeez, you guys got good eyes all of a sudden. That's the end of this session. That's
the end of it. Wow.
So things we want to go over what we just said in just a moment. The first thing we said, confidence. It's hard to remember all these great things. All right, things to remember: confidence, preparation, first impression. What are parts of first impression, Alana?
Just to impress body
Just to impress, body language, smile.
Oh my God.
What are some power plays, y'all?
Wingman.
Wingman.
Yes. Borrowed reputations. Thank you for listening. And that's, Active listening. I actually miscounted. It's 3. It's 3 forms. All right, and so we wanted to say, ciao, bella mia, goodbye, my beautiful. Great business and happy flirting. It's been great making this session and performing it for you.